Mister. Where you going? Yeah, he's like, you had a bucket, but you weren't going to offer it to me. Oh yeah, she slinked over. All right, guys, welcome back. We are following Afton on a morning feeding route. Here she is. Oh my gosh, her toes. So this is Chaos's sign. There we go. All right, part 2 on Give Day. This is Afton feeding Chaos, a female caracal. Yep, the link is there. Oh, boy. She's like, I can catch that. So she's getting a carnivore diet. It kind of looks like ground hamburger, but it's really, really healthy for them. We call it their veggies. It's the entire animal ground up, so that's giving them all of that nutrition they would get as eating whole prey in the wild. So intestinal meat and all that roughage. And she likes it.
And she's a caracal. Explain what a caracal is. A lot of people probably don't know. It's an unusual cat that you don't usually see.
Yeah, they, let's see, we've had, when I started, we had Rusty and Sassy, and now we've got Cyrus and Chaos. Yeah. I know there were other caracals in the past.
And that Rose, she was great.
They, unfortunately, the reason we find them in captivity is because they're smaller, so people think that they would make a good pet. But these guys are actually native to India and Africa. They're extremely good hunters. They can swat birds out of the sky. Cyrus is a really good jumper.
And they actually do not make good pets.
Do not.
They were seized from a private owner in Ohio who was using them illegally to breed hybrid cats.
Cyrus is like, where's mine? Where's mine?
I'm cute too. Where's mine?
So she's just in her feeding lockout. Again, you can see the feeding stone where Afton dropped her food in. That's where her fresh water bowl is, but that door is open so she can easily walk back out. It is Big Cat Rescue's Give Day. It's a huge fundraising day for us. This year we are fundraising to feed the cats because we have been closed to the public since March 16th in precaution of COVID-19. And so that's a lot of lost revenue for these guys. So the fundraiser today, there's a link in the description. And if a few people can put that link in the comments, you guys can securely donate for Give Day at that link. She's also a clean plate girl. Yeah. She has to get every little morsel.
Even the one she batted into the curtain.
Yeah, that's what I always loved about Sassy. Sassy Caracal was like a professional tennis player. Like she would swat that out so intensely. And Cyrus is the same way, which is why he's on the lockout list. Not all small cats need their lockouts closed before feeding, but he does. He's rowdy. Are you all done so you can show them that you can leave your lockout?
She says, don't rush me.
I know.
I'm enjoying it. My favorite time of the day.
I think here comes Karma. Does Karma have Cyrus's diet? Nice. Okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Thank you for posting the donation link. That's where we would really like for you guys to go and donate for Give Day today.
It's secure.
It is a secure link. So she's like, she's gonna stalk Karma for second breakfast. Hey, Karma. And Karma's gonna go feed Cyrus, but his lockout is a little bit further back. But just so you guys know, we're not ignoring Cyrus. He is getting breakfast, but we're gonna keep walking.
Are they in the same enclosure, or are they next to each other?
They are next to each other. The vultures are really having a fun time today. So you can see Karma's gonna drop the food and then open the door. There's a little tunnel back there that both doors are closed. That would have connected Cyrus and Chaos living together. But when they arrived, we did spay and neuter them because we do not breed here. We don't believe in breeding for a life in cages. And so when we went to put them back together, They had a little lovers quarrel.
He was into it, and she was not.
Yes, Chaos wanted absolutely nothing to do with that boy, and she let him know about it, and so they have been neighbors. They've actually always lived right next to each other here. They just are no longer together.
Exactly.
Yeah, we tried.
We have
But
so
if
many
they don't
new
want-
We
followers
did.
that I wanted to just make sure
Yeah.
we explain how it works here.
Absolutely, yeah, because they, they really aren't social by nature, so they don't really want to share space. They don't want to compete for food or toys. And the fact that they were only housed together to create, kittens for the pet industry, that showed really clearly that they never actually wanted to have to share space. All right, so we're going to Armani Leopard. There's Nikita finishing up her breakfast. If you guys watch her camera at bigcatcams.com, you usually get a good roar out of Nikita about 5 minutes after she finishes breakfast. Knick-knack, was it good? She's like, is there more?
Tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow the Panicure is over and everybody can go back to full diets and all of the operant treats and all that fun stuff. It is a hot day, by the way, everyone. It is like, I'm sure
It's
all
going
of...
to be in the 90s again.
Yeah, it is.
Those of you that are up north, we kind of would like some of that cool air.
Daddy?
I'll listen to her talking.
This is Armani Leopard. Afton, will you tell everybody why we have to cut her food so small and spread it out so far?
Yeah, so Armani, well, first of all, she is a very excited eater, but she also has a polyp in the back of her throat. So what we do is when we put her food in, we cut them up pretty small. That's very small for a leopard. And then we spread it out so she has to take her time. And it won't make her sick, or it's not too much all at one time. Ready?
She's very, very old for a leopard,
Yes, she's in her early 20s.
which is well over 100 in people years. A lot of our cats are quite elderly, and so we go above and beyond to try to make sure that they get the nutrition they need in the appropriate manner. And in this case, Armani needs her food cut up small and spread out.
And her door is down, so I can safely put my hand in there.
Exactly.
Once I open the door, hands are not recommended. Thank you, Betty.
So she'll pull that door up. And then it hooks to a pole that is off of the cage. That extra layer of wire that you see is chicken wire or duck wire, and we basically have that around to help alleviate the issue of vultures or birds that might try to steal the cat's food. Oh, she's going to be done in a hot second. Thank you again to everybody who is donating. We don't have the donate button here, but you can follow the link, the salsa link that's in the description or that they're posting in the comments. We'd really, really appreciate your donations.
Good job.
She's got one more piece.
Gotta move your foot.
One more behind her foot.
There you go.
Aww.
Use your sniffer.
Good job, Manny. And if you guys missed Khalid's live earlier, you can rewatch that along with this one. If you go to dailybigcat.com, you can rewatch any of these live feeds. All right, now we've got the two most handsome men in the world. We're gonna go see Manny and Jinx have their breakfast. She's a running. Where are you running?
Pretty fast for an old lady.
It is very spry. Very, very spry. Chris, today is actually not Giving Tuesday, it's Give Day. But yes, today is that day. So how does that work, Susan? Can people still donate again tomorrow, or where's the cutoff
Yes,
for
they
that?
can.
Okay.
You can go back to these links and donate for the next few days. Giving Tuesday is a global day of giving right after Thanksgiving every year. And so it's got a similar name. So there's actually, that's a global one. This one is something that we do ourselves each year to raise additional donations. It's Big Cat Rescue Give Day. And in this case, this year, we are donating to feed the cats. It's a crucial need that, of course, we have. It's our number one reason to exist, is to take care of these cats. And with our tours closed due to COVID-19, this will help bring in extra revenue to support the sanctuary and care for the cats.
Excellent. And there's Flint. Flint always has to make an appearance.
Of course.
He has to make an appearance. Look at him running. All right, so Afton's actually going to feed Manny over here, right across from Jinx. So she has to close this lockout real quick. You can see that he's being very sneaky.
Yes. Well, what kind of cat is Manny?
Manny is the most impressive jaguar you'll ever see. Manny,
Not that we're biased.
yeah, Manny literally took my breath away the first time I ever saw him. I was.
But I'd never seen a jaguar either, so it
Nope.
was all in all just the most impressive thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. So he's getting some chicken drums, and the same deal. He's gonna have to wait outside a lockout until she's ready.
Stare at that bucket.
I know. Yeah, when he locks onto something, there's no way he's.
Mr. Intensity.
Yeah. Here we go. So throughout today, we'll do a couple more lives. Obviously, we've got one more cat to feed here. And he's flat catting elsewhere. he's in the tunnel. And so we will try to hand out some sickles and some enrichment a little later. So please, after this live, if you haven't already, follow the Salsa page link and go make a donation for our Give Day.
And if people are more comfortable sending a check, you can send a check. I'm sure Deb will put in the comments what our address is. Or you can email info@bigcatrescue.org and we will send you our address. Just put Give Day in the memo section of the check, and that way we know we can attribute it to our fundraiser today. We really appreciate all of you from around the world, and a lot of you are very new supporters, so we appreciate you joining us and getting to know Big Cat Rescue and what we do here at the sanctuary.
Look how he uses his foot to hold it.
He's ridiculous.
He is ridiculous. I'm actually gonna go back, and Jinx is so hard to see from a distance being all black like that. So. Was that good, buddy? That was very good. Good job. Clean plate, bud. Jinx is hiding in his.
He may not be thrilled about me in this lockout.
Oh yeah, you did just catch him. Yep. Oh, there's Nikki's roar.
Yep.
Come on, bud. Come here, mister. Jinxie. Yeah, he was just in the hospital over the weekend for his root canal, and so because of that, he's probably a little like, no thanks, Afton. Come on, bud.
Come on.
Mister.
That's scary, lady. Took me to the dentist.
Oh no. Yeah, if you walk directly up to him, he's like, oh, I guess I'm not hiding. Come on, mister.
Oh. Go get your breakfast.
He's like, go away. I don't trust you ladies.
Well, you can tell our cats aren't starving.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have already been here.
Maybe I'll try to walk this way. You better go see what she gave you. You're just locked on. Hi. You're okay, bud. He is being a stinker. You better go see. You better go see, mister. We're all gonna try to walk away. Let him make his way over. We'll see if he sneaks up. Back to Flint.
In the flowers.
I know. Are you frolicking?
Frolicking Flint and flowers. Say that 10 times fast.
You gonna do your flop? Let's see a Flint flop. That'll be our finale. No?
And how old is he? He just turned 1 year old, right?
He
Just had
did.
his birthday.
He did.
We're creeping on.
Oh, turn around.
All right, we have movement.
Oh,
Don't look at. None of us are looking at him.
We don't see you, Jinx.
Okay, we made it.
There he goes.
He's cautious.
He's very
Over
cautious.
there.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, everybody who joined us for Kali earlier and this live. We are all done with our feeding route, so we'll close down this live. We'll be back in a little while with some sickles for some cats, and then we'll probably do some enrichment with some of the bobcats. So thank you guys. Follow that link to the salsa page if you'd like to make a donation.